Watcha. Yeah, another one. This is totally unrehearsed because I've left it to the last minute again. Um, Given that I've spent a fair bit of time on the subject, I'm going to give you some short takeaways from a survey I recently did, the results of which I posted on LinkedIn. So if you haven't seen it, have a look for them, or I'm just going to go through a few extracts basically. But I will post both the results and a link to the video in the comments for this Sunday soundbite. Okay. So, for brevity's sake, a quick explanation. In my driving change management training, I described 5 aspects of where AI will excel at in relation to change management. And to be honest, I just wanted to get an indication of the level of use by change managers of each of these aspects of AI. So I could add this to information to my AI session, or alternatively send out the results to people after my AI session of my driving change management course. Another plug. Anyway, don't worry. I'll tell you what the actual aspects were soon. Okay. Basically, just for a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. I've told you, I haven't rehearsed it. Anyway, 78 change managers or equivalent. In other words, equivalent to change managers, so in communication or business analysts or whatever, participated in the survey, which seemed, to be honest, when I got to that figure, like a good number to stop at because I was starting to chase people. It's not, this is survey, the results, they're not academic grade, rather practitioner friendly, and therefore hopefully they'll be easy to comprehend. I'm not going to go through all of the results because there were 30 slides that I posted on LinkedIn, but I'll mention some of the more interesting ones during this soundbite. So let's go. Overall, AI adoption in change management is uneven and selective, but it's not absent. There is a strong uptake in data analysis and personalized engagement, which suggests AI is actually being used where it feels practical and low risk. There are in the predictive analytics and continuous monitoring, it shows weaker adoption. These are areas requiring deeper, much deeper integration and confidence. In automation, that sits smack bang in the middle, indicating interest, but inconsistent execution. So the overall pattern is that change managers are comfortable with support tools, okay, but tend to actually hesitate a little bit when it comes to decision shaping tools. So change managers are using AI, but mostly to assist, not to lead. Okay, let's now go through each. What did I call it before? I call it capability now. Aspect I called it before, but it's a capability. So first of all, data analysis and decision support. This shows mature adoption. It's where AI feels safe, familiar, and valuable. The next one is predictive analytics for change impact. This shows emerging experimental use. The interest is there, but confidence and capability are not. Next up, automation of routine tasks comes as early adoption, but inconsistent. It's recognized as useful, but it's not yet systematically applied. And I think this is the final one. Personalized employee engagement shows as mature, but a little bit polarized. Some are leveraging AI well, whilst others are avoiding it absolutely entirely. No, it wasn't the last one. This is the last one. Shows you how much I know about my own survey, doesn't it? Continuous monitoring and adaptation comes in at lagging and resistant. The interpretation of this is AI is not yet being used to actively steer change in real time. Okay, so those are the basics. Let's talk about adoption maturity segmentation. At the leading edge is data analysis, decision support, and personalized employee engagement. So AI is accepted where it enhances what we already do. Obviously, good stuff. What about emerging? Within emerging comes automation of routine tasks and predictive analytics. What this means is that AI is being explored, but not yet systematically leveraged. And finally comes lagging or resisted. So continuous monitoring and adaptation comes into this category. This is where AI starts to change the role of the change manager. And that's sadly where hesitation appears. Finally, before I bore you to absolute tears, let's finish with what the real story behind the data is. Change managers are playing safe with AI. They're comfortable using it for support work, but they are also less comfortable using it to shape decisions. The profession sadly risks lagging behind the technology that it supposedly promotes. So, there we have it. If change managers are not leading the use of AI in change, who the bloody hell is? May I ask? Sorry about that. I just got a bit excited. So, moving on. At this stage, I normally say, well, next week, I haven't got a clue. But I have got a clue this week, would you believe? I know what's coming. I'll be talking about using principles and not plans for change management. Kind of makes a change, doesn't it? Rather than me saying I haven't got a clue. But I have. So hopefully you'll listen to that one. Cheers and thanks again.